This week in Las Vegas, Lady Gaga launched her highly anticipated Mayhem Ball World Tour, and the opening night was nothing less than a masterclass in pop performance. Hot off of a string of shows in the US, Mexico, Brazil, and Singapore, including an iconic Coachella performance that I actually got to see in person, Gaga somehow turned an already incredible show into something even greater for an arena setting. From songs off Art Pop to Joanne, to a song from the fame she hadn't performed since 2007, she totally upgraded this set list for the Mayhem Ball. And I can confidently say that this show is an absolute treat for her most hardcore fans. Needless to say, 2025 has already been a monumental year for Gaga. From Die With a Smile hitting #1 in January, to the Grammys, to her latest masterpiece, Mayhem, to her Coachella performance, to Wednesday, to fucking everything. She's been incredibly busy this year and has been steadily killing it every single step of the way. But now, with the Mayhem Ball upon us, 2025 just got even better for all the little monsters out there. With a smaller opera house stage made to fit an arena as opposed to a massive festival or stadium setting, the show starts off just about the same as the previous Art of Personal Chaos shows, with Gaga atop of her iconic larger-than-life costume performing Bloody Mary, then kicking the energy into high gear with Abracadabra, then into Judas. But it was the next song that totally took me off guard. We got the first performance of Aura, the opening track off of Art Pop, first time in 5 years. Even though this was just a shortened version, the fact that we got anything off of Art Pop this early into the show was totally unexpected. And it was undoubtedly a crowd pleaser, just to hear bits of this avant-garde masterpiece within the context of the Mayhem Ball. Not to be annoying, but Art Pop is my favorite Gaga album, so this was absolutely one of many highlights of the night for me, even if it was pretty brief. Act 1 of the show was a whirlwind, with incredible song after incredible song. Towards the end, Gaga effortlessly commands the stage and flexes her powerhouse vocals on Garden of Eden. And then concludes Act 1 with a brilliant performance of Poker Face, where the visual motif of duality takes center stage. Kicking off Act 2 was the industrial-tinged Perfect Celebrity, where Gaga performs a song laying down in a pit of sand and skeletons, just like she did in the Coachella performance and all the other performances she did this spring and summer so far. Visually, this part of the show is genius in its simplicity, and Gaga's performance laying down is just as powerful as when she's standing up or walking the catwalk. As her preceding shows did, she follows this up with, in my opinion, the greatest song on Mayhem, Disease. The song is so incredibly powerful in the studio recording, and honestly, it is just as, if not more, powerful live. One day, this gothic electropop banger will get its flowers. Mark my words. Then, shortly after, Gaga once again changes things up with another very welcomed addition to the setlist, Love Game. While the energy from the crowd was high the entire night, it was with this track that it felt like Gaga was really flexing her roster of incredible hits, alongside her incredible new material. And this song that was cutting edge in 2008 is still jaw-dropping live in 2025. Then on to Act 3. Gaga opens a section of the show with Killa and Zombie Boy, two of the most danceable songs off Mayhem, keeping the energy high and the powerful momentum going. But right after these two songs, we get the live debut of Love Drug, one of the strongest songs off Mayhem in my opinion. In a live setting, this shit felt otherworldly, and just so powerful. While I know many fans love it, overall, I still feel this song is slept on. And I have a feeling with this tour, a lot of people are going to hop on the bandwagon of this amazing song. Next was probably my personal favorite song of the night. And it was one I was really hoping to hear since I heard on Twitter that she was rehearsing it in Singapore. Applause. You do not need me to tell you this, but Applause is one of the most important, it's one of the greatest triumphs in Gaga's entire discography. It's a song that came about during a difficult time in her life, but it shaped up to be a love letter to her fans and her craft. This inclusion in the setlist is fan service in the best way possible. Art pop stans stay winning. And next, a song that was surprisingly omitted from the Coachella setlist and all the other shows previously this year was her iconic debut single, Just Dance. Personally, I was kind of unsure if this song would fit within the Mayhem, live show. It was a song I totally wanted to hear live, but again, I don't know if it totally fit, but she made it work perfectly. I think pairing it with Applause was an incredibly smart move. Its inclusion helps make Act 3 arguably the greatest act of the Mayhem Ball, where all the crowd's pent-up energy is released in a flurry of dance and euphoria. Kicking off Act 4 is Shadow of a Man, which I would argue is one of Gaga's best songs ever, which of course also serves as a tribute to Michael Jackson. I picked up on this during the concert, but shout out to Gaga Crave for pointing out the subtle Michael tribute with her outfit during the song. Next, the biggest curveball of the night was the return of Summerboy off of The Fame, a song Lady Gaga has not performed live since 2007, which is before the album even came out. While it's a shortened performance of the song, this was a powerful, full-circle moment where she is honoring her earliest bangers alongside her new material. Now, following up Summerboy, of course, is a song that it would feel so wrong if she didn't play it. Born This Way. But what came next was yet another surprise. A song off of Joanne, actually. Million Reasons. This is another surprise that totally took me off guard, but it really helped make this show feel distinct from the previous iteration of The Art of Personal Chaos, as Gaga bows down to another version of herself, as the lyrics help convey the symbolism of duality that's prevalent throughout the show. Right after were some more crowd pleasers. Shallow, which of course always gets the crowd super emotional, but then right after that, Die With a Smile, where Gaga effortlessly carries this duet all by herself. It's performances like these that underscore Gaga's incredible range that she exhibits in just one 2-hour-long concert. We get the pop bangers, we get the dance numbers, but we also get stripped down vocals and piano that will shake you to your core. She's not shoving her dynamic range in your face, she's telling the story very intentionally, and every single step of the way, it was emotionally hard-hitting. A perfect closer, Bad Romance, of course, closes the main set, with certain iconographies from its legendary music video carrying over into the costume design and choreography. This fiery performance wasn't just one of the most powerful of the night, it was arguably the most cathartic. And after this song, the credits rolled, and I saw plenty of people get up from their seats and start to walk out of the arena. That was until we all heard the opening synth line of How Bad Do You Want Me. This performance showed Gaga backstage in the dressing room, accompanied by her dancers until she walks the catwalk all by herself to give a farewell to the fans for the night. This song is great on the album, but I really feel it shines best live, as this emotional climax concluded one of the greatest, if not the greatest, pop show I've ever seen. The original Art of Personal Chaos set was excellent in its own right, focusing on Mayhem with an emphasis on Born This Way. But I find that the Mayhem Ball is a more holistic experience that expertly touches on every single era of Gaga's career. And of course, some people are already complaining that there's no Chromatica songs on the setlist. But I'm sure in due time, she'll be performing those songs again, whether it be on this tour or a future tour. To conclude, in case you need me to spell it out for you, if you're a Gaga fan and this tour is coming to your city, I cannot recommend going enough. This show feels like a love letter to her whole entire legendary career. And it serves as a reminder that she is arguably the most important living pop artist. Thank you all so much for watching my review of this concert. This concert was absolutely one for the books, and I was so happy that I got to share it with you all. If you're attending a future date of the tour or have already seen her live this year, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys think of this show and the preceding shows. And also let me know if you'd like to see me do a review of the album Mayhem. I've been slowly working on a written review of it, and I think it could translate well to a video format. So I have a lot to say there. I'm still cooking, but for now, thank you again for watching.